I'm so glad you guys waited until now to see me. But serious now. There are over 1 billion people with disabilities on the planet, and they are the group with the highest risk of social exclusion. But I have a solution for them. Imagine what is it like to be a person with a disability and not being able to communicate verbally. Imagine if you want to talk to your teacher, to your parents, and you can't. That's the situation for my daughter. This is my family. My daughter's name is Clara. She's 9 years old, and she has cerebral palsy due to a medical mistake during my wife's labor. Since from the moment I found out about my daughter's situation, empowering people with disabilities became a passion for me. And out of this passion, I created Livox. It's a software that uses bleeding-edge technology to enable people like my daughter to communicate and to learn. This software is available for Android tablets. And how do we do that? We have several different algorithms, but I'm going to tell you about my favorite one. This is a typical screen of an alternative communication device. This is not Livox, okay? But these are devices that people with disabilities use. There are over 47 buttons in there, and it's overwhelming even for us. And we don't have any disability. So imagine if you're in a classroom, you want to say something to your teacher, or maybe you want to say something to your parent. It's quite overwhelming and hard. That's not the case with Livox. We use machine learning to bring the right content depending on time and location, and also based on user data. So, for example, when it's morning, Livox automatically shows in my daughter's tablet something like this. So she can say, "Good morning, Daddy. Could you change my diapers, please? And I would like bread and a fried egg for my breakfast." So of course, depending on the location and the situation, Livox will bring different things, so they can communicate much faster. Livox is being used by over 20,000 persons with disabilities, mainly in schools. In this picture, you can see almost 500 special education teachers that are taking Livox to many kids with disabilities. We are also being used by the Florida Hospital in Central Florida in 5 out of 7 locations in the United States. We also have a joint venture with a consortium of companies that distributes educational solutions in the Middle East to 22 countries. We just finalized with their help pilot in Djibouti, and it was a huge success. 6 months ago, when 500 kids with disabilities that couldn't communicate, now they are even reading in Arabic. So this is quite something. We've won several awards, but one that I'm really proud of, and we just got this one, is I've been awarded as the Social Entrepreneur of 2017 by the Schwab Foundation during the World Economic Forum. Google came to know about us, and they decided to invest $550,000 in Livox because they wanted to highlight businesses that are having a substantial impact around the world. But why Livox? Well, Pearson and Unreasonable asked me this question, and I said to them, well, if you're really being serious about eradicating illiteracy, there are over 1 billion people with disabilities on the planet, and these people must not be left behind. And to finish, I would like to leave you with the words of the American Senator Daniel Webster when he said, "If all my possessions were taken from me, with one exception, I would choose to keep the power of communication, for by it I would soon regain all the rest." Thank you.